Day 18, July 22nd, saw 2 rabbits, a lot of frogs, felt good today. Day 19, walked at the fastest pace yet, felt the first strike of the chisel, felt great. Day 20, July 24th, a rabbit walked with me for 1/8 of a mile. It literally hopped a few feet in front of me, was so cool, felt great today. Day 21, July 25th, birds were loud, calves burned, had a headache the whole 3 miles. So I started to create a spreadsheet to basically keep track of all this walking and the goals that I'm trying to reach. And I got kind of tired of entering the stuff every day. So I thought I would go to, I know the app I use is Mapmywalk, and I know they have a website. So I went to the website, and the website is actually pretty awesome. So I'm going to show you that now. So the app I'll be using to track all of this walking I'm doing is called Mapmywalk. That's the app I use on the phone and what you guys see me walking every day. So this is the Mapmywalk on the computer. So you can use the app, and then you can come to the website and track everything that you're doing. There's some pretty cool things on here. First, this calendar shows every day that I've walked so far. It shows the distance, total distance I walked so far, total time I've walked. So I walked 59.76 miles so far, and I've walked for 20 hours, 49 minutes, 21 seconds. I burned a total of 9,188 calories and had 17 workouts. So this right here, little calendar icon will show your walks on the calendar every day. So like on July 5th, I walked 1.37 miles, the 6th 1.81, etc. Right next to it, these 3 little lines, if you click that, it'll switch this view into a list type view where it'll show the date, the activity, distance that you walked, the duration, the time that it took you, and the pace and the speed at which you walked. And then it lists it out every day. It's pretty cool. It tracks all of this for you. I was going to create a sheet at first to do this for me, but I started looking at this and it's pretty awesome. So if I switch back to the calendar view here, and I can click on any date. So if you wanted to see your notes, your walk for that day, for example, here on the 17th, July 17th, I walked 8.05 miles. I'm going to click that 8 right where it says the 8.05 miles. I'm going to click on it, and it's going to load that day. So on July 17th, my notes saw rabbits, 2 ducks, shoulder back hurts, etc. Gives me the total distance, the average pace at which I walked, the total duration, calories, elevation gain, and then you can scroll down, has all the stats. And by the way, this is free. I'm not an expert on this app by no means, but it's pretty cool. I mean, I know there's some paid stuff that you can do, but all of this, I don't pay anything for it. So you could come to the map at which you walked. If you click over here on the plus, you can zoom in or back out to see your walk, what you did. And then there's this cool graph. It shows at what time, the distance that you were at that time, the elevation, and the pace at which you were walking. And you could just, if you're just, like, I'm not clicking or anything, I'm just hovering over it and just scrolling it, and I could see all of those stats. And then over here on the right, I could see at mile 1 it took me 19 minutes 57 seconds, and mile 2 40 minutes, and it breaks it down by each mile. By mile, this is the total time. So about mile 8, I was walking straight for 2 hours 46 minutes and 13 seconds, and the little blue bar here gives the pace at which I was walking. So I walked the first mile in the pace at which I was walking was 19 minutes 56 seconds. You can see it kind of slowed down throughout the miles. And right here where it says 1 mile split, you can drop down on this arrow and you could switch it. So if you wanted to see per mile the different times plus the pace, if you wanted to break it up, you know, in a half mile, I walked a half mile in 9.56 and the total mile took 19.57. So I can easily, you know, subtract that and see it took me what, 10.01 for the second half. So basically about 5 seconds slower in the second half of that mile. But you could basically split it down by the different sections and see if that's what you're trying to do. So that's pretty awesome. So again, this is basically what I do on the phone. I have a screen recorder and I open the app, and the app tracks as you walk. The app this little line that's forming as you walk, it actually tracks it. So as you walk, it forms the line on where you're walking at. So I basically turn the app on, screen record that, and as I walk, it maps it out. So I think as far as this app, I'm going to do quite a few videos on it to go into this app and how it works. So over the next video too, I'm going to go over a little bit more on the website and the different things that I've found so far on that site.